30 seconds.
Roger.
20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Roll's completed.
Roger, roll complete.
There goes the pitch.
Roger, pitch. You're on your way, Molly Brown.
Yeah, man.
We're a little bit high on the flight path, but no problem, Molly Brown.
Okay, Molly Brown's go for staging.
Roger, looks good from here.
Roger. Program update received.
Roger, update.
Okay, there was staging.
Roger, stage.
And we're thrusting.
Okay, thrust looks good from here.
Show full scale route to there. Okay, we're starting to steer. The horizon's got right in view.
Roger.
Our GS is go.
Looks good from here.
Oh man, look at that.
Steering is good from here.
Stand by to copy 2-1.
Roger.
Delta V 139. GMTRC 155547. GETRC 013147. Roll left 55. GMTRB 160531. Roll right 65.
Roger, copy Delta V 139. GMTRC 155547. GETRC 013147. Roll left 55. GMTRB 160531. Roll right 65.
Roger.
Falcon Island, Capcom. Go ahead. Roger, your Texas burn will be 48 feet per second for 73 seconds.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first ever Lightspeed Lounge. So every time I stream, I usually play a little bit of Battlefront 2, right? A little bit of Battlefront 2. Lately, I have just been wanting to shoot the shit with you guys, hang out, listen to some tunes, travel through the motherfucking universe, heading towards that galaxy. And I figured this would be a little fun way to do it. You know, have a fun little graphic on it, listen to some music. But welcome to the stream, guys.
Fly casual.
Join the Discord server and become one of us.
6 foot piss radius. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. First super chat of the Lightspeed Lounge ever. I do not know why it popped up as anonymous. That's very strange to me. Let me sort this out real quick. I'm pulling up. Yeah, it says 6 foot piss radius. Let me. Yeah, it still says anonymous. Weird. 6 foot says join the Discord and become one of us. I saw everybody tweeting the shit out of me with the Discord server stuff. Yeah, I'll hop in there eventually. I just haven't, dude. Yeah. Should I respond with a super dirty diaper? But yeah, I'll hop in there eventually. What? I'm curious. What turned everybody onto that? Why did everybody start mimicking a little HelloGreedo and start saying one of us? I mean, literally, everybody in this chat is saying one of us. I am super curious what the hell's going on. But 6 foot, it's good to see you, man, and I appreciate the super chat. I'll hop in there soon. I promise. Just got to figure some things out. Oh, he did? Nice. Hey, Gibbo lad, good to see you, man. She's doing great. She's actually feeding right now. She's eating. Probably going to be going to bed soon.
Fly casual.
See, there at that time it didn't say anonymous. Interesting. The Gaming Geek, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Face reveal, please. I have always said that if I ever do a face reveal, and I'm sure eventually I will, It'll be at like a Star Wars Celebration, or maybe you know, some convention or something like that. It would be fun to kind of tell people where to meet me. Meet me, you know, at the food court, and we all meet there and do a little fan meetup. Fan meetup. I hate saying fan meetup. It sounds so pretentious, right? Doesn't it? Is that just me? But yeah, if I ever do it, that's the way I would want to do it. You know, I think that would be a really, really fun way to do it. Tell everybody to meet me, you know, here. The one thing that I need to fix with this live stream is I can't really hear the super chats come in. Can you guys? Yeah. 1 second, guys. So, yeah, I have a whole list of music in this that I'm looking forward to playing for you guys. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. All right, let me get the super chats going. Oh, 1 sec. All right, let me get the super chats. But yeah, the Gaming Geek, that is absolutely how I would want to do it, you know?
We started a cult in your server.
Yeah, you can't hear it, Justin. I know you started a cult. All right, guys. So, next up. Oh, geez. Jared Pearson, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that.
Going to Star Wars Celebration Tell location.
Nice. Yeah, Jared, I don't know if you meant to type a little message in there or you wanted to be the silent supporter. Either way, I greatly appreciate it all the same. Keep the channel running, man. I really appreciate that. And Justin Woods. Nice. Justin Woods, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Hey, Greedo, this new, what's the goal? So yeah, Justin, this is what I'm calling the Lightspeed round, or Lightspeed Lounge. This is, I made this the other day. I went out into my car and I videoed myself tapping on the steering wheel, and I like just had a beat in my head, and then I looped it and I turned it into this. I created a particle effect in After Effects, flying through the universe, and the goal of this live stream layout, is just to be able to hang out. I feel like every time I stream, I'm always playing a video game, and while that's probably fun to watch, more so than this, I find myself kind of just wanting to hang out with you guys and talk. And this will, you know, doing these Lightspeed Lounge live streams will allow me to do that, you know, more so than running around blasting people in a video game. So yeah, that's I was just kind of looking for something new to do on the channel, something new to do. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. This is like, I love this. I don't know. This is like that synth wave, space wave kind of music, flying through the galaxy, and I just absolutely love it. I'm curious, since this is the first time I've ever done this, can you guys hear the music all right? One of us, join us. Yeah, the Discord server has turned into a cult. Nolan Gaming and Ranging, hashtag Clone Wars saved. It's my childhood, been since 2008. Yeah, that's what I just uploaded that video. I did, right? I uploaded a video, right? Music is a bit low. I can turn it up. Let me know if that's too loud. I turned it up like by 5 or so. Yeah, I'm super glad there's Clone Wars is back. Oh, 1 sec. Much better, the music? Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, kind of working out the kinks right now. Good.
I don't know. Fly casual.
Looking forward to Master and Apprentice. Always want more stuff involving Keep On. The new Padme book looks great too. More prequel content.
There we go. Yeah, Nolan, I'm super glad. As you guys know, I'm like halfway done with the Clone Wars right now, halfway through the Clone Wars series, watching it for the first time ever, and it's, like I said in the video, it's just wildly exceeded my expectations.
I don't know.
Oh, 1 sec.
What is your goal with this channel?
What's my goal with the channel? Interesting question. So yeah, I'm like, when I first heard that the Clone Wars was back, I instantly knew that many of you guys, all of you guys, were just on cloud nine, right? I found out through Twitter, people just like bombarding me, which is awesome. But yeah. I'm glad you're happy, Nolan. And Venom Jubear, we started a cult on your server, HelloGreedo. Yeah, what the hell is one of us going on? Everybody made their name like similar to HelloGreedo, like Hello Fucko and all these different names, and changed their avatar to my avatar. But let's change that. There we go. But yeah, if you guys aren't a member of the HelloGreedo Discord server, hop in there. So links in the video description below, and I haven't been active in there that much. I've been in there a few times since the baby was born, and I just haven't had time, man. Like, I barely had time to write and record those videos today and do a live stream. She is a good pooper, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. But yeah, Venom, keep the cult going. One of us.
I don't know. Why casual?
Have you ever considered reading Star Wars Legends books? I think you'd really like the Thrawn and Han Solo books. Plus, they're great comics.
Hey, Avalanche? I'm gonna say Avalanche. I know I butchered it, but one sec, man. In the Gaming Geek, I'm going to Star Wars Celebration, tell location. Well, if I end up going to Star Wars Celebration, I promise you that I will tell location. The problem is I don't know if I'm going to be going this year, or next year rather. If I do, I'll probably just go for one day. I have a buddy that lives up in Chicago, and you know, I've been to I've been to Star Wars Celebration once for one day, and one day for me, it's like I see everybody down in over in San Diego right now for Comic-Con, and I'm like, yeah, that looks like fun, but yeah, I don't know. My couch is a little more fun.
Favorite scene and least favorite SW movie?
Richard Ramirez, thanks, man. Give me one sec, but yeah, rest assured, the Gaming Geek, if I end up going to Celebration, I will tell everybody. At the moment, though, I'm not too sure if I will be able to go. Got bachelor parties to go to before that. Got a new baby, and how old will she be? Oh, she'll just be like 1 year old right when Celebration's about to hit. But yeah, long story short, I'll let you know. M98, love this stream already. Well, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. Yeah, so those of you guys who are just joining and wondering what the fuck is going on, normally you would be greeted with a little bit of Battlefront 2 action, right? Now I just kind of feel like hanging out with you guys. Obviously, I'm gonna continue playing Battlefront, but maybe once a week I'll do these just like hangout Lightspeed Lounge live streams, get some music going, and just fly through the universe, head to that galaxy. But yeah, M98, I really appreciate that super chat, man, and the channel support and the kind words. I was really hoping you guys would enjoy this. I kind of made it for myself. I fully admit that I made it for myself and my love of this kind of spacey music, and yeah, I just thought it'd be fun, you know, just fun. But what playlist are you playing? Connor Eats Pants. I just actually asked a few like spacewave, synthwave artists if I could use their music, and it's I mean the now playing says right up there. If you're curious, you can go check out their stuff. But well, yeah. An Avenging Archangel, looking forward to Master and Apprentice. Always want more stuff involving Qui-Gon. The new Padme book looks great too. More prequel content.
I don't
yeah,
know.
I'm. Oh, one
Why
second.
casual?
Saw Aobi, Anakin, and Ashoka could play squad goals.
M98, thanks, man. Yeah, Avenging. I like I said in my video, I've recently really gotten into reading Star Wars stuff, and by really gotten into, I'm reading Thrawn right now, and I read Last Shot before that, and I bought a Kindle, so I'm oh, one sec. I might have just fucked this up. All right, wait. Okay, you can still hear me. Okay, cool. But yeah, I got my Kindle now, and I'm like full steam ahead wanting to read Star Wars stuff. So once I finish Thrawn, I'll probably read Lost Stars. and then I'm not too sure when Master and Apprentice is coming out, but when that comes out, I will plan on reading it, starting to read it day one. But yeah, like I said, I've never really read any prequel era stuff other than, the Phantom Menace novelization when I was in middle school. So to kind of learn newer canon stuff under Disney's wing will be interesting. The Padme book, I think, is interesting too. I'm not too sure the transition between when she's a queen, but queens were elected officials, right? In Star Wars, I believe so. At least on Naboo. And her becoming a senator. So that might be a little interesting. I could go for like a political drama book set in the Star Wars universe, Not everything needs a bunch of action. And that's kind of what's awesome about the Thrawn book right now, is that it's almost like it reminds me of an episode of the Next Generation, Star Trek The Next Generation. It's really just kind of smart. You're in Thrawn's head. It's really interesting. But yeah, I appreciate it, Avenging Archangel, and I'm looking forward to Master and Apprentice as well. Oh, is it really lagging? Weird, on my screen it says stream health green. Or is that just one of us fucking with everybody? Everything Star Wars, thank you so much for the super chat as well. What is your goal with this channel? The same that it's always been since 2011. Just to have fun, man, and say what I want to say and never hold back and be honest. Oh, one sec.
Can we actually watch vids together here? Still want to see your reaction of the mall fan film that just in one fan edit.
Hey, M98, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. One sec. But, yeah. Oh, hold on. Where was that? Where'd that go? Everything Star Wars. What's my goal with this channel? I've never really set goals for this channel, and that is the truth. Since 2011, I created it. I created it in 2011. I think it was September. And I've just been... I'm a horrible business guy, right? So I don't know how to really monetize this to its full extent like other people probably do. So, like, I just have fun, and I'm able to make a living at it, and that's the thing. Like, have fun, be honest, don't be a shithead, just be nice.
You asked for a less fractious SW community. Filoni has delivered with a renewal of TCW. Star Wars newsy is positive for once.
There you go, Kenneth.
Timothy Zahn is best, by the way.
I appreciate that, Kenneth. One sec, man. But yeah, Everything Star Wars. I'm assuming that Everything Star Wars is your YouTube channel, and I think that should be every YouTuber's goal, especially when they first start out, is just be yourself, have fun, because I get asked a lot from people like wanting to make money in YouTube and stuff like that, and I will tell them straight up, never start a YouTube channel with that in mind. It will not happen. I've been doing this for 7 years, and it's finally to the point where I can kind of cut back on all the stuff that I was doing and mainly focus on this. So yeah, Everything Star Wars, just fucking have fun. That's what it's all about, man. And Avalanche, have you ever considered reading Star Wars Legends books? I think you'd really like the Thrawn and Han Solo books, plus there are great comics. First of all, I've read Heir to the Empire, and that was back in, I don't know, middle school. I mean, that's how long it's been basically since I read a Star Wars book, other than the Last Shot and Thrawn that I started reading a couple months ago. But yeah, I'm I do regret not reading some of the Legends books when they were let me skip this song. I'm not too sure what's going on. There we go. I might have added some stuff that I didn't listen to every single song, so some stuff might not fit, but yeah. What was I gonna say? But yeah, Avalanche. Kind of right now, I'm really focusing more on, the newer, the new canon stuff, just to kind of like be topical, kind of go with, the direction that they're going in. that's kind of what my focus is on right now. Now, in the future, if I'm kind of exhausted all the canon books and I'm looking for something interesting, I'll probably pick up a Legends book. But well, yeah, I've read I think 2 Han Solo books. They're the only 2 Han Solo books on my bookshelf. One has an orange cover, and I think it was written in 1978. I think I looked at it recently. And the other one has like a wizard or something on the front, and has like a burgundy cover. I'm not sure. But yeah. But I appreciate it, Avalanche. And yeah, I'll never say never, right? Richard Ramirez, favorite scene in least favorite Star Wars movie. Oh, favorite scene in my least favorite Star Wars movie. So my least favorite Star Wars movie is Attack of the Clones. In my favorite scene from Attack of the Clones. Oh, man. Golly. That is tough. Maybe the whole, like... Was the assassination attempt scene with Death Sticks? Was that in Attack of the Clones, right? Wasn't it? I'm sure you guys, it's just a little delayed. Tusken Slaughter wasn't really a slaughter, right? I mean, kind of barely saw it, which is fine, you know. Okay, so it was. I've always kind of liked that assassination attempt, and then the crazy, silly ass chase. And what I like about it, I think, is just kind of the atmosphere of the city, you know, and they're flying around. I like when they actually go into the bar. You know, it's actually kind of looks like my office right now. A bunch of neon lights and yeah. But yeah, I've always kind of enjoyed that. Yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite scene in Attack of the Clones, just because I don't know. I kind of like how you explored the city, you know, and it would have been neat to do a little bit more of that, like kind of the running through the city. I don't know. Does that make sense? Yeah. Uh-oh. You might hear my daughter crying. She gets fussy in the evenings. Have you finished watching all the Clone Wars episodes? Emperor Hydra 73. Nope, not yet. I'm about halfway through. Yeah, I'm about halfway through. M98. Saul, Obi, Anakin, and Ahsoka, because cosplay. Squad goals. Oh, cosplay. Nice. That's a pretty good cosplay team up right there. That kind of reminds. Well, we're thinking we're trying to figure out what our like family Halloween costume's gonna be, right? I mean, are we gonna do the Incredibles? Would be fun, you know. We all dress. Me, my wife, and my daughter dress into different Incredibles costumes, or I don't know. Give me some ideas, guys. I'm all ears. I appreciate that, Diladino. I love the vibe of the visual. This is amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I made it all. The only thing that I did not make was that galaxy is a picture from Hubble, so I didn't make that. But everything else, I took the video, I created the particles with the stars, and yeah, kind of neat. Yeah, I'm looking. Let's see. Simpsons is a good idea. Snoke, Captain Phasma, and Rey. There you go. Greedo, you're probably my favorite Star Wars unit. It's been fascinating seeing you grow content. Thanks for all the memories and great videos. Congrats on being a parent. Well, thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Girdle Turtle. Family Guy's a really good idea. SpongeBob. You know, what's up, Makatsi? You know, I've never really seen SpongeBob. I mean, maybe when it first came out, you know, I might have seen a few episodes, but and M98, can we actually watch vids together here? Still want to see a reaction of the Maul fan film and Chosen One fan edit. Both are really great. You know, I don't know how that really works. Because you're not technically supposed to... I don't think, at least, on a live stream, you're not technically... Oh, what happened to the Super Chatter of the Week? Weird. It's a bummer. There's always something that fucks up. Unless it's just loading. It's taking a while to load. Let me see. I'm gonna change something up real quick. See if this works. Weekly YouTuber. That's not gonna work. It might be an internal issue with Streamlabs. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it is. That's a bummer. Let's see if monthly works. Monthly, okay. Psychotic is working. Alright. Sorry guys. I'm still trying to get the kinks out for this this overlay. Cool. Alright, we'll do Psychotic. Nice. Sorry guys, where was I? Yeah, M98, I'm not too sure how that works. Like, I don't know if you're allowed to kind of play stuff like that.
Fly casual.
Not much
thanks, Brock.
to say. Just wanted to show support.
Nice, Brock. Give me 1 sec, man. I'm not too sure what the rules are on like playing videos that other people created. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I'll have to look into it. How about that? I'll look into it. Maybe it would be fun to watch some stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what the rules are watching other YouTubers' videos inside of a YouTube video on a live stream. I would almost want to get permission before I did it, you know? Unless... I don't know. I'll look into it. And Kenneth Leo, you asked for a less fractured Star Wars community. Filoni has delivered with the renewal of the Clone Wars Star Wars news. Is positive for once. Timothy Zahn is best, by the way. Yeah, that certainly kind of brought a lot of people, I wouldn't say brought people together, but, you know, the people that kind of maybe felt disenfranchised or not thrilled with the way things are going, they certainly seem to, a lot of them seem to be happy with this announcement, right? And the thing is, Kenneth, and this is me being completely cynical, I can see those same people saying that Disney ruined the Clone Wars. You know what I mean? That's not me saying that. I can see the cynical people, that cynicism kind of flowing down into the Clone Wars and what they're gonna do. And I know that sounds shitty. I know that just sounds completely cynical. Shut up, Greedo. Why don't you be positive? I'm usually positive, but I've just been in this game for so long, and I see the negativity that just thrives. Negativity is like the new sex. Sex sells, negativity sells, man. But yeah, no, I'm super hopeful that it will bring the community together. Not that it's Disney's job to bring the community together. The only job Disney has, and Filoni and anybody associated with the production of any of this stuff, is to make the content that they want to make and have creative freedom, right? It's about, like, what's the point of making drivel that just feeds what everybody wants? You have, as the creator, as the director, as the writer, as the artist, you have to make the thing that makes you happy, right? You have to make the thing that you like. All else is bullshit. You have to be happy with what you're making. Yeah, if you're not making what you want to make as the director or whatnot, then you might as well be like a commercial graphic designer working for WD-40 and designing their fucking cans, and they tell you what you want. You just draw the line where you want. They want the lines on the WD-40 can, right? You might as well just be like a commercial graphic artist who just designs product labels. I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate it, Kenneth. I don't even know where I went with that. And Brock Lynch, not much to say, just wanted to show support. Well, I greatly appreciate that support, Brock. Yeah, channel survives because of you guys, for sure. And I really appreciate that support, man. Yeah. I don't know why. So yeah, this, I guess the layout is a little wonky right now because it looks like the Streamlabs boss fight thing is not working. I'm still the boss of the stream, which sucks. That should be I'm not too sure who it should be right now, but and then Super Chatter of the Week is a little messed up right now too. Oh well. I'm loving this setup. Are you putting off Rebels until you finish the Clone Wars? Tristan Pearson. Yep, that's absolutely my plan right now. I'll finish the Clone Wars, and then I'll hop on over to Rebels. And maybe by then we'll have the Clone Wars, you know, on the horizon, pretty close to when I'm done with Rebels. At least, yeah. I wish we had a release date, just so I could kind of plan that a little better. I don't want it to be like, yeah, the Clone Wars is coming out in October, and then I'll have a month to go, oh shit, I gotta watch a shitload of episodes. Yeah, that's definitely my plan, man. Absolutely. Star Wars Resistance. I haven't heard. Have there been any newer kind of developments with that? I haven't really paid attention to that. Would you like to see a Clone Wars DLC implemented into Battlefront 2? Loving this new style of live stream as well, Greedo. Well, thank you, Benny. Yeah, we are getting... I don't know if you already knew this, or maybe I read your question wrong. Would you like to see a Clone Wars DLC implemented into Battlefront 2? Well, there is Clone Wars DLC coming to Battlefront 2 soon, in the fall, right? It said the fall. And then more Clone Wars stuff coming in winter. So yeah, Benny, it's coming. I'm pretty excited for it. It'll be. I don't really know what to expect other than Anakin, Dooku, Grievous, and Obi-Wan, and a Geonosis map and a large-scale game mode. I'm sure there's going to be. Maybe there's not going to be more than that they've already announced, but who knows? Yep, this is the first Lightspeed lounge I've ever done. This is the first time I've ever showcased this new overlay and layout. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is doomed. Well, oh well. I'm still having fun with it. You know, everybody says it's dead, but every time I hop on, I mean, there's a ton of people playing and having fun. I don't know. I think Battlefront 2 is a lost cause now, I think. Well,
Why casual?
it's about a year old. Oh,
I
no, it's not.
appreciate that
Not even
Legends
close,
made
right?
me love Jango Fett. AOTC made me interested in him. But the comics and the game SW Bounty Hunter made me love the guy. I hope I get something like it in canon material.
Nice. Avenging Archangel, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. I appreciate the Legends. I appreciate that Legends made me love Jango Fett. Attack of the Clones made me interested in him, but the comics and the game Star Wars Bounty Hunter made me love the guy. Oh, one second.
Franchise, but this has made me hopeful. After being labeled as every awful thing under the sun for not liking the subpar content of recent SW made us angry. We trust Filoni a lot.
Hey, Kenneth, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Give me one sec. Yeah, Avenging. That's the thing with a lot of the prequel era characters, for me at least. Before I watched the Clone Wars, you know, the prequel characters kind of fell flat for me. I've said that ad nauseum on this channel for 7 years, right? But after watching the Clone Wars, they get fleshed out a lot more. I've learned to appreciate a lot of them. They have more motivation than they originally had. And that's obvious, right? You, instead of just having a 2-hour movie, now you have hundreds of episodes of a TV show. You have more time to fluff things out, you know? More time to stack the Legos and build something out of these characters. I haven't really encountered Jango in the clone. No. So let me pull something up. There we go. I thought it didn't have your question up. Yeah, I haven't really seen Jango in anything. I'm trying to think of some Legends material that I've seen him in or games I've played. And I actually did not know that Jango Fett was a part of Star Wars Bounty. I've never played Star Wars Bounty Hunter, so I didn't know that he was a character in that. Is he the main character that you play as? that's a game that people have recommended to me a lot for doing streams. So I'll probably end up playing it eventually. You know, I want to start doing like maybe, you know, I'll start doing Monday Battlefront 2 streams, Wednesday. Maybe I'll do these Lightspeed Lounge streams like I'm doing right now. And then maybe Friday I'll do like a retro Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire, or whatever I want to play night, you know what I mean? But yeah, Avenging. It's I think that's just kind of like, you know, when you have more time to invest in a character like a TV show, it's only natural that they're going to get fleshed out a little more. And but yeah, it's interesting. Like Django, I've never really had much interest in him, and that's probably just because I haven't really seen him in anything, you know. But I certainly haven't read any comics with him in it. But I'll have to check it out. I appreciate the channel support, though. I'm sure a lot of people in the chat are will agree with you for sure. And Kenneth Leo. We have felt disenfranchised, but this has made me hopeful. After being labeled as every awful thing under the sun for not liking the subpar content of recent Star Wars made us angry. We trust Filoni a lot. Yeah, I'm glad a lot of people are happy about it, you know. I mean, you know me. I completely disagree. I've really been enjoying the new canon stuff. I've really been enjoying. I didn't really care for Solo or Rogue One. It's interesting. I really liked The Force Awakens, and I really liked The Last Jedi. And the anthology films are the ones that I've just been kind of like, yeah, take it or leave it. No, it's not. It's fun, it's entertaining, but it's not really what I'm looking for, you know. But dude, I'm so sick of like I defended Dash Star the other day. People were like giving him shit, telling him that he should be banned from Star Wars Celebration. I'm like, what? Because he doesn't like the new stuff? Like, what? Dude, does everybody like that doesn't like the thing that you like need to be banned from a thing? Does everybody that says a little thing need to be kicked off the fucking platform? It's so dumb. It's so people like, I don't know. You're gonna ban somebody from Star Wars Celebration because they have some negative things to say about a thing that you like. It's so dumb. and it goes the opposite way too, of course, right? I mean, I get constant messages telling me that I'm an idiot shill for liking a movie. It's so dumb. Oh, it's all so stupid, man. People just take things to the fucking extreme on the internet. It's weird. It's really weird. But yeah, Kenneth, I'm glad you're happy. I'm happy as well, you know. Yeah, I think he's gonna make some good television. It's gonna be on the Disney streaming platform, right? I think so. But yeah, I wish the Star Wars community wouldn't be trash sometimes. I think every community. It's not just the Star Wars community, man. It's the world right now.
Do you think the
Splintered.
divide between Lucasfilm and fan expectations can be bridged without sacrificing the creative freedom? I love TLJ.
Hey, Thornton Wager, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I had earlier, I don't know if you were here earlier. Let me see if I can switch it back. I had super chatter of the week. Weekly top YouTube super chatter. Oh, I know why it's doing that. Oh, it might. Oh, okay. It thinks that it's already Sunday on here, I think. So it erased. I see. Weekly top YouTube super chats. YouTube super chatter. Okay. Super chatter amount. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. Sorry, man. Sorry, guys. Thornton Wager, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Do you think the divide between Lucasfilm and fan expectations can be bridged without sacrificing the creative freedom? I love TLJ. Oh man, the thing is, like, it's always interesting. Like, Lucasfilm, they're made up of fans, right? I don't know. I'm trying to think how to word this without sounding like a dick. But I think they just have to make what they want to make. I don't know. I don't really know the best way to kind of put it into words. I don't like when creators are beholden to fans, right? I can't think of a worst case scenario in my brain for like a franchise, the creative freedom of a franchise, especially Star Wars. I mean, everybody likes a lightsaber fight, right? But come on. You'd be bullshitting me if you thought I was lying, saying that if you gave fans the complete freedom, they would turn every single movie into a Darth Vader lightsaber spin with Darth Maul double-sided lightsaber. I mean, like, every Star Wars movie would be a lightsaber effects test. I don't know. Man, I think they just need to make what they want to make. I don't think there is necessarily like a bridge that they need to mend, or a divide that they need to cross. I think, when you're just constantly looking at the bridge, you never push any envelopes. You want to cross the bridge. You never want to do anything interesting for fear of alienating a fan base. And I think that sometimes the most interesting creative stuff comes out of completely taking risks and not worrying about alienating a fan base. And people will say, well, I'm a consumer. Okay, it's fucking art. Cool your jets, dude. Jesus Christ. Like, you're not buying health insurance. You're watching a fucking movie that some artist made and a writer made. You had no creative input into this thing. Sit back.
The problem in the community is we take differing opinions and arguments as personal attacks. Our passion for Star Wars doesn't help that. Tears of joy.
Patrick, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. But Thornton, yeah. No, I think, Lucasfilm is made up of fans. They're made up of Star Wars fans. And they want to please everybody in the building, and they want to please themselves creatively, and they want to please everybody outside of the building. And all they can do, the only thing they can do, is make stuff that is interesting to them. And everything else is kind of like just noise, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to word that answer, to tell you the truth. I don't know.
I don't know.
One second.
Fly casual.
And people who say TLJ is a SJW film need to rewatch Laura Dern in Jurassic Park. That movie is feminist propaganda. I voted Trump and love TLJ.
Thornton, thanks, man. One sec. Patrick Connolly. I believe the problem in the community is we take differing opinions and arguments as personal attacks. Our passion for Star Wars doesn't help that. No, absolutely. That is a good way to put it. And there's also kind of the problem of, on Twitter especially, there's no inflection in the voice. There's no tone to the way things are said. There's no hint of sarcasm or joking around. So when you type something on Twitter, everybody just interprets it the way they want to interpret it. You can't interpret much from text, right? 240 characters of text. So if somebody's pissed off and they read a tweet that is completely meant to be satirical or, lighthearted and fun, they might take it as an insult and get pissed off. It's just a new weird form of communication, man. And we got to figure out how to do it. But yeah, it's weird that nobody can just take differing opinions. And the thing is, there are real assholes, right?
Hey man,
one
just
second.
popping in for a couple of minutes.
What's up, Cladle? Give me one sec, man. But yeah, differing opinions and arguments as personal attacks. I think, and it's definitely not. It's the proof is in the pudding, right? The proof is in the fact that it's not just Star Wars. It is the world in general. It is the internet culture. Everything is on pins and needles. Everybody's just waiting to scream at somebody else. Everybody's just waiting to get pissed off. Everybody's taking things so personally. That's why I really, it's just important to kind of step back a little bit from time to time. You know, I'm telling you, I'm happiest when like I'm in a cabin with no fucking internet. But yeah, Patrick, I appreciate the channel support, man. And all we can do is just try to be nice, right? Right. And Thornton Wager, and people who say TLJ is SJW film need to rewatch Laura Dern and Jurassic Park. That movie is feminist propaganda. I voted for Trump and love TLJ. Interesting. I don't know. I've never even seen Jurassic Park in that way. I don't. Wait, like, what do you want your female characters to do? I don't understand, like, what people want them to do. Do they not want them to be real life type characters? They want them to all be like Pam from The Office sitting behind the reception desk? I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Pam grew into her own, though. She became a fucking badass in that show, right? That's what I think Jenna Fisher actually talked about that recently. Like, people who say they liked Pam before, like at the beginning of the show when she's kind of like super quiet and nervous, and they have a problem with her later on in the show, and she's like, yeah, of course you did, right? Fucking asshole. I don't know. Thornton, I just don't like the whole, whenever I hear the terms SJW or all these different like labels that people constantly put in their fucking videos, it reminds me of like middle school kids. You're a poser. But I'm wearing Airwalks. You're a poser. It's the most childish form of like discourse. If somebody makes a video, these SJWs, okay, you dipshit. Oh, all these shill YouTubers. Okay, you don't even have an argument. Like you're just like tacking on a label onto somebody's package. What you're saying is leaves in a wind. It has no meaning. It's light as air, and it has no weight to it. And you sound dumb. I don't know. And Alex, one sec.
No, fly casual.
Female dinos eating males. JP was SJW. Joking.
Cladle Videos. Hey man, just popping in for a couple of minutes. Well, good to see you, Cladle. Thanks for popping into the first ever Lightspeed Lounge live stream, where we just hang out, listen to some music, chit chat for a little bit, right? But I appreciate the channel support, man. It's good to see you. And I don't even know if you're still here. The Mr. Pete channel needs 400 subs. I thought that was the message. That's actually the channel's name. Can you change your, Mr. Pete, what if you got more than 400 subs? Can you change your channel's name? The Mr. Pete channel needs 400 subs. Everybody, I guess, get Mr. Pete to 400 subs. And can you change your channel's name? I'm very curious. Huh. But female dinos eating males. JP was SJW. I don't know. Like, I don't understand. Like, people had a problem with, like, L3. Yeah, maybe she was annoying. So was 3PO, right? Fucking annoying. And she wanted, robot liberation. Now, tell me a fucking sci-fi movie with robots where that is not a theme in the sci-fi movie. Like, it's nothing new in Star Wars. It's nothing new. I don't understand why people have a problem with it now. I don't understand it.
Your opinion. Always kind of saw dark side as more of a space magic narcotic than an actual evil force.
Interesting. Oh, one sec. Oh, I thought the robot was gonna read all of it. Jeez, I appreciate all these channel supports coming in, guys.
Said it in his TLJ vid. There were just some major writing flaws that needed to be addressed, and a revised edition would have made it better.
That could go with any movie, right, Kenneth? Like, tell me a movie that wouldn't.
Fly casual.
Hold on, give me one sec.
My dog Bodhi is the pilot.
My dog Bodhi is the pilot. Bodhi from Rogue One. Alright, one sec. I'm waiting for the robot to read all this stuff.
I don't know.
I have a pterodactyl
Fly
fetish. That's
casual.
fucking weird, Darth.
We're in a state of tribalism. Star Wars in politics shows this. And people don't understand that most 80s classics were anti-capitalism and Reagan.
Oh yeah, big time.
I don't know. Fly casual.
I don't know. Fly
You didn't
casual.
read my question for Q&A.
I really didn't?
Unsubscribed.
Cladle, I really didn't. Oh, was that the one that was a bullshit one at the top? Was that the first one about my favorite book? Alright, I think it was, right? Alright guys, let me catch up with these super chats, alright? I appreciate everybody supporting the channel. And flying with me to the galaxy. We're heading towards the galaxy. I'm gonna read them in the order that they are on my screen. Kenneth Leo, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Mahler said it in his TLJ video. There were just some major writing flaws that needed to be addressed, and a revised edition would have made it better. That's actually one of the first things that I said in my very first The Last Jedi review. I said multiple times that I'm looking forward to like a fan edit where they chop out a lot of the nonsense, the stuff that I thought was not necessarily goofy, but kind of just unnecessary. Yeah, I think like one of the first things I said in my TLJ review was, my first thought when I came out of the theater was, man, I want to see a fan edit of that or something like that. But yeah, trim it down a little bit, right? Make it a little more focused and slim. But actually, you're like the third person in a week to recommend, or Mahler. I'm not too sure how to pronounce it. I've actually never seen one of his videos, but you're like one of the third person in a week to recommend his channel to me. So I'll have to check him out. Let's check him out. But yeah, it's got. I mean, that could go with any movie, right? I'm trying to think of a movie that I'm not blinded by, nostalgia-wise, to where that wouldn't apply. But yeah. And Patrick Connolly, I wanted your opinion. Always kind of saw Darkseid as more of a space magic narcotic than an actual evil force. I'm trying to think. That's interesting. A space magic narcotic. A narcotic. So something that, I don't know, like something that they physically take, or something that's kind of produced internally in the brain by your own brain. Or what if it's a parasite? What if like there's evil midi-chlorians? Ooh, fuck yeah. What if I just stumbled onto the true secret? Right, somebody write some fan fiction. There are evil midi-chlorians that pull people to the dark side. Well, if there's if there's midi-chlorians, we need an explanation for the dark side. What about evil midi-chlorians? Okay, sounds good. Somebody write it. That's interesting, Patrick. I'm not too sure I'm not too sure if I can really like wrap my brain around that. What you're getting at there. Space magic narcotic than an actual evil force. I've always kind of, and maybe this is just the original trilogy in me, or but I've always viewed the dark side, before I got into the Clone Wars and everything, where bad guys are like super de-duper evil. Some of them are, not all of them. But I've always kind of thought of like bad guys or the dark side guys, especially the Empire, as kind of this, you think you're doing the right thing, right? But you're the bad guy in the story.
Fly
Oh,
casual.
one sec.
Ever seen a Bigfoot
Or a paranormal. One sec, Bootylicious Bandit. Yeah, like you think you're doing the right thing. Like Darth Vader thought he was doing the right thing, right? He I don't know how to say this in words, but how the Empire thought they were doing the right thing. They didn't realize. Nobody realized that they were fucking assholes, right? But they kept towing the line. And then I don't know. Does that make any sense? I'm tired. But Patrick, I'm gonna have to mull over on that one and see if I can kind of figure out how that makes sense in my brain. Space magic narcotic, kind of like just a evil force. Oh, you said evil force. Kind of like I don't know. But I appreciate it, man. Space magic narcotic. That's bothering me. I need to think about that. Clado videos. You didn't read my question for the Q&A. Unsubscribed. I'm pretty sure it was that one, right? My cancer question. Okay, yeah, it was. Oh, wait. That was the book one, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll get you next time. Don't type a question like that, though. Thornton Wager, we're in a state of tribalism. Star Wars and politics shows this, and people don't understand that most 80s classics were anti-capitalism and Reagan. It's not just Star Wars. That's the thing. Like, people keep saying, Star Wars fandom is the worst. I don't see it that way. I just see people. And I don't know. And the thing is, like, if you just take a step back and don't pay attention to the noise, the Twitterverse, the Facebook. I mean, I cannot open up I barely go on Facebook anymore. You open it up and you just see somebody you knew 20 years ago, their mom is posting all this bullshit on Facebook about nonsense political stuff, and you're like, what? Who has the fucking time? It's so weird, man. But yes, it's the world. I don't know. And it's the internet. I think the internet's kind of fueling it. I've said it before, like, the internet's going to be amazing. It'll bring everybody together. There'll be no more tribalism. Borders will be shattered. Everybody will just live as one, and we'll be able to empathize and sympathize with everybody's plight. And the internet seems to have done the complete opposite of that. Everybody just retreats back to their own cave, guards their cave, and just like I don't know. It's weird, man.
I don't know.
It's weird.
Fly casual.
Watch the video, The Philosophy of Prayer.
Kenneth Leo, thank you so much, man. Give me 1 sec. And Sully Hogs, my dog Bodie is the pilot. I'm thinking of Bodie Rook. Is that who I'm thinking of? Or is that a quote? Or is that a reference to something? Maybe I'm lost. Maybe I'm lost. But Sully Hogs, it's good to see you, man. I feel like it's been ages. I appreciate that channel support. My dog Bodie is the pilot. Is that literally what your dog's name is? His name is Bodie, but from Point Break. Oh. I have not thought of Point... Did they make a remake? Let me see. Is my internet out? Nope. I haven't thought about this movie in a long time. 1991. After a string of bizarre bank robberies in Southern California with the crooks donning masks of various former presidents, a federal agent, Johnny Utah, Keanu Reeves, infiltrates the suspected gang. But this is no ordinary group of robbers. They're surfers, led by the charismatic Bodie, Patrick Swayze, who are addicted to the rush of thievery. But when Utah falls in love with a female surfer, Tyler, Lori Perry, who is close to the gang, it complicates his sense of duty. What the fuck did I just read? Just watch the movie. Oh, missing something. There we go. Bootylicious Bandit, ever seen a Bigfoot or paranormal? Nope, I never have. Never have. Like, there have been times where, I'll wake up and I think there's somebody at the foot of my bed, but, it's one of those kind of sleep paralysis, or when you're in that deep REM sleep right before you're falling asleep. But no, I kind of see things as a little more, oh, 1 sec. Hold on, let me change. Okay. A little more, I don't know, I'm not much of a cryptozoologist or a believer in paranormal things. I think there's natural explanations for things, you know, and most of the things that we can't explain now, it'll be explained in the future. That's just kind of how the world works, right? What is that big thing glowing in the sky above our heads? Oh, it must be the creator. Oh, and it turns out it's just a big giant fucking ball of fire. But I don't know. Watch the video, The Philosophy of Kreia. Kenneth Leo. Appreciate the channel support, Kenneth. Somebody recommended that to me not too long ago. But I want to play. I want to play Knights of the Old Republic 2 first. Probably before I watch that. I kind of asked people in the chat if I should play the game before I watched that video, and most people said yes. But and the truth is, you know, I probably won't get around to finishing that game anytime soon. So maybe I'll go ahead and watch the video. How about that? I don't know. But I appreciate that channel support, Kenneth. I'll check it out. I am thinking of the right thing, right? Knights of the Old Republic 2, not the first one. I've only played the first one. I know I owned the second one. I don't remember playing it. I do not remember playing it. I own it on Steam, but I know for a fact I own the discs as well, the PC discs. But yeah. So yeah, like on Monday, I talked about this earlier, but maybe I'm planning on streaming like Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, or maybe Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Fridays are a little iffy. Basically, whenever my my wife rocks my daughter to sleep, we alternate days. We take turns. Oh, one sec.
Let us know what you think of HelloGreedo.
Will do, Thornton. But yeah, so one sec. Mondays, I'll probably start doing like, I don't know, maybe. Sorry, I just burped. I just burped on a live stream. Okay. Sorry guys. Yeah, maybe like Monday would be like a Battlefront 2 day, and Wednesdays would be this Lightspeed Lounge live stream, which I'm loving right now. I just love it. And then maybe like Fridays or Saturdays would be like kind of a retro live stream thing where I play Shadows of the Empire or Knights of the Old Republic, you know, stuff like that. But yeah. Gruda, I want to ask out some girl, what should I do? Well, what do you think, Ross? Just ask her out. Push those nerves down. Do it. Thornton Wager, let us know what you think of HelloGreedo. I will if I ever watch it, Thornton. Let me see if that works, man. Let me see if this works real quick. You were the top weekly super chatter, and but it wasn't weekly top. Let's see.
I don't know.
There we go.
Fly casual.
The robot read it and I'll read it too.
There you go. I fixed you up, Thornton. I guess the system thinks that it's already the start of the next week. I don't know why it was messing up earlier. It showed you earlier because you were the super chatter of the week for last week as well, and it deleted you during this stream. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, if I ever watch that, Thornton, I will absolutely let you guys know. In Cladle Videos, the robot read it and I'll read it too. The robot read it and I'm gonna read it too. Golly. Have you ever seen Gravity Falls? Jacob Arnold. No? I don't think. Let me see. Gravity Falls.
I don't know. Fly casual.
When did your channel take off? What was it?
Hey, everything Star Wars. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. One sec. Jacob, no, I have never seen Gravity Falls. This does not look familiar whatsoever. Twins Dipper and Mabel Pines are sent to spend the summer with their great uncle Grunkle. What is this? Oh, it's a kid's show? Let's see. Gravity Falls. Is it like a... Let's see. American produced by blah, 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 blah. Never heard of this. Plot summary. For their vacation, 12-year-olds dropped off. Fictionist town Gravity Falls. Spend the summer with a great uncle who runs a tourist trap called Mystery Shack. Things are not they seem in the small town. Ah, that sounds interesting. That sounds fun. Way more than a kid's show? Okay. That sounds interesting. I'm sure once my daughter's old enough, we're gonna be getting that the Disney streaming service, right? For sure. Absolutely. Simpsons to oh really? Okay, yeah, I've never even heard of it, man. That's interesting. I'll have to check that out. And everything Star Wars. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Let me take a little sip of water right now. Everything Star Wars says, when did your channel take off? What was it? You know, I don't really know what it was and when it took. Well, I'll say that it really started to take off before The Force Awakens. I'll say that. You know, I made the channel in 2011, and at that time, there was no new Star Wars movies announced. There was no... Disney did not own the franchise. I, along with probably most people, thought that we would never see another Star Wars movie again. And you know, I just made a Star Wars channel and started talking about Star Wars. And then I just kind of lucked out, right? I really lucked out. I feel like I was one of the first just exclusively Star Wars YouTubers. I'm sure there were a lot of other ones. Don't get me wrong, but on the platform, and then I just kind of lucked out because I had this channel already kind of built, but then it just exploded for The Force Awakens. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for The Force Awakens, I don't think this channel would be much, right? I don't think if it wasn't for the fact that there's new Star Wars movies and new content, I don't know if this channel would have taken off. I mean, would people still be interested in Star Wars stuff, just mulching over the same shit for almost 7 years, you know? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Don't know. But yeah. Everything Star Wars. Are you trying to get your channel to take off? I don't know what it is, man. I've tried to figure out the formula, and there's really no formula. And I really don't know. And it's kind of funny, everything Star Wars. The things that I think are going to majorly... Oh, one sec.
Fly casual.
I think what makes people see the politics in art is when it's politics they are witnessing. Best seen by those who claim to hate politics in new comics, but love the older, just as political comics. Right.
Avenging, thank you so much, man. Give me one sec. Yeah, everything Star Wars. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I've always tried to figure out, like, what is it that makes a YouTube channel take off or whatnot. And there's no formula to it. And it's kind of interesting, like, the things that are like my favorite things, the things that I think would take off, the things that I go, oh, this is going to get shared and people are going to like this and watch this, are often the things that get the least amount of views. Like my parody stuff, like my Modern Marvel's Death Star video. I thought people would get a kick out of that, and I thought it would have a lot of views, and it doesn't. It's always like my parody views, or my parody videos. I always think they're going to get a lot of views. I'm always like, oh, this is going to be a hit. It's going to get shared a lot, and it gets like 10,000 views. I mean, that's a lot. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I think I put some, like, whenever I do those parody videos, I'm so happy with them, and they're like my favorite things to make when I have time to make them, and they're like my least viewed things on the channel. It's really interesting how that works, you know? It's really interesting how that works. It's all about topical stuff. That's like the name of the YouTube game. Topical, and being the first. I stopped doing that whole, oh, I gotta do it tonight. thing a long time ago. Oh, I just saw Solo tonight. It's midnight. Oh, I gotta stay up till 4 making a review video. Nope. Don't do that shit anymore. Not worth it. Just make your video the next day. You know? Oh, they just dropped a trailer at 10 o'clock during Monday Night Football. Oh, I better go make a video. Nope. I'll make the video tomorrow. But, I agree with that, Cladle, for sure. But yeah, everything Star Wars. I hope I answered your question, man. It's my channel took off, I would say, before The Force Awakens. And yeah, I think it was just getting lucky. Really, it was just getting lucky, you know? I wish I knew the formula, man, I would tell you. But, yeah. It's all about doing something different. Something different and unique, you know? If you're going to make a gaming channel, Star Wars channel, anything like that, try to figure out a way to spin it, make it a little different and unique to where you're creatively happy. Like, dude, if I didn't do fun stuff like this live stream right now that you're watching right now, this is one of my favorite things I've ever made on the channel. This overlay, this layout. It is so fucking cool to me. I can't stop watching it. I am so happy with it. And if I just had a YouTube channel where I flipped on my webcam and talked, I would feel so creatively bankrupt. That's just me. That's just me, of course. This YouTube channel is like a fun artistic pursuit. You know what I mean? I enjoy it from that perspective as well. And if I didn't make stuff like this from time to time and do different stuff like this, like utilize my graphic design background and all that stuff, I would go fucking crazy. I wouldn't want to do this YouTube thing anymore. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But oh yeah, how is the music still okay? It's not too loud. I'm curious. Cause I have it turned down pretty low, you know. So I'm not too sure exactly how loud it is. Do morning coffee as a live stream. There you go, Ross. I'll do that sometime for sure. Music is just right. Sounds great. It's perfect. Okay, cool. I have to remember these settings. -3 dB in OBS, and I think it's -15. And I'm using a program called Foobar 2000 to play the playlist, the music. Kind of neat. Will you watch the rest of your changes videos? I really enjoyed the critique of your old work. It was interesting to see how your opinions and personality has changed over the years, Jacob.
I don't know.
Dreams.
Fly casual.
Confirmed. HelloGreedo is driving Elon Musk's space Tesla, like the new layout.
Dude, I didn't even think of
I
that.
think the Clone Wars will continue after Resistance.
Yeah, somebody needs to tweet this at I'll do that. How about that? I'll tweet this at Elon Musk. Hello, Elon Musk. I'm flying your Tesla. That's actually a Subaru Crosstrek right there. It's my car. Jacob, I don't know if I don't know if I will. That was kind of like you know what? I feel like watching my first video ever. As my changes series went on, I think it became more and more. You can kind of see the evolution of me in those changes videos. The first one was, well, it was my first one. You saw how it was. And my last one was something I would still make today, I feel like. You know, it was more, boom, this is what it was. This is how I feel about it. Boom.
Fly
Oh, one second.
Been a sub since I think Star Wars changes came out, I think. But I guess my question is, what of your older videos do you like the best?
Corey, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I appreciate that. Give me one sec, Ryan and Corey. Oh shit, sorry, Avenging. 1 second, man. I have the wrong thing pulled up. I was looking at the wrong thing. But yeah. In Avenging Archangel, I think what makes people see the politics in art is when it's politics they are witnessing, best seen by those who claim to hate politics in new comics but love the older, just as political comics. It is. That's what I was saying when I first started watching, or when I was watching the Clone Wars. Like, people who are complaining about the politics of modern Star Wars, maybe they were too young when they were watching the Clone Wars to really recognize the political messaging of that series. Or maybe, but because politics in Star Wars is certainly nothing new. I don't know if it's because now they're, I don't know. I just, it's a real good reflection on what the world's like nowadays, right? People trying to just find fault in everything, or find a message that they don't like in everything, and just kind of poke and prod. But I don't know. It is very surprising to me, like watching the Clone Wars and watching even Revenge of the Sith. I mean, the fucking speech, some of the speeches like directly taken from George W. Bush's speeches. And George Lucas certainly was never shy giving his political views on things. So I wonder why nobody had a problem with that stuff back then, yet they have a problem with it now. Is it because it's so easy to voice your opinion and be outraged about things? Or everybody's a little more cynical nowadays? Everybody's looking to get pissed off? I don't know, man. It's very strange to me. Very strange to me. I haven't really been able to put my finger on it. And to tell you the truth, I think if I tried to put my finger on it, I would go fucking crazy. So it's better to just rent a cabin and fuck off, right? And Ryan Harp confirmed HelloGreedo is driving Elon Musk's space Tesla, like the new layout. Oh, like the new layout. I think the Clone Wars will continue after Resistance. That's true. That's probably when it'll go, right? You're probably right. A lot of this stuff is probably going to pop up when Disney's their streaming service goes live, right? Yeah. But it's kind of funny that you mentioned the Tesla. I never thought about that Tesla until right now, and it's so obvious, right? It's so obvious that would come up now that I'm looking at it. That's interesting. That's funny. Some songs my thumb is right on beat with the music. Like this one. That's funny. But I appreciate the support, Ryan. And it's good to see you, man. And Corey Carabin. Been a sub. I hope I said that. Carabin? Been a sub since I think Star Wars Changes Part 2 came out, I think. But I guess my question is, what of your older videos do you like the best? I have a real... I love a lot of my earlier Changes videos, not necessarily what I was saying in them about the movies per se, but more so the silly skits that I did. Some of those skits were so dumb and just like, I don't even know, like, you know, have you ever written anything like where you write it or you draw it or you go, why did I even come up with that? What the hell was I thinking? I look back at some of those Changes video skits and I'm like, who came up with this shit? like it doesn't even it feel like, I don't know, it feels like the world put it in my brain. My brain didn't think of it. Some other force put it in my brain. You know what I mean? But Corey, I think my favorite older video of mine is probably A Stormtrooper's Guide to the Universe. I love that video so much. It kind of just... Oh, one second. There we go. Sorry, some of the songs I need to get rid of. They don't really go with kind of like... I don't want like giant bass hits. Yeah, Stormtrooper's Guide to the Galaxy might be my all-time favorite video that I've made. It just, you know, it has Star Wars, it has astronomy. I love the way it looks. I love the way I produced it, created it. Yeah, if you guys haven't ever seen it, just Google like HelloGreedo, A Stormtrooper's Guide to the Galaxy, and you'll see it. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, Corey, I appreciate the channel support and the question. It's I don't know. I enjoy thinking about all the videos I've made. In fact, let me see how many videos I have made. Let's see. I have 777 videos. Wow, that's crazy. 777 videos. It's a lot of videos. I like how... Why are people such fucking idiots? I posted The Clone Wars is back, and somebody says this is old news. Like a day old news is now old news. Yeah, 777 is kind of interesting. And I've kind of, you know, whenever I do make a news video, right? Like the Clone Wars video that I put up today, or the book and comic video that I put up today, I want it to be more than just reciting some news in the Star Wars ether. You know, anybody could. You know, I want to put my own spin and my own opinion on things. It's easy to just kind of recite the news or read something off Wikipedia and just make a video. I like, that's why I've kind of, when news comes out, I don't really get excited to report on the Star Wars news. I get kind of excited to just kind of open up a notepad file and just start typing whatever I'm thinking about that, you know, and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. The idea of just going like I used to in front of my green screen and just go, and today's news, such and such happened in the Star Wars, such and such. Just blah, blah. Have you seen Angry Video Game Nerd, Jacob Arnold? Yep. AVGN, James Rolfe was probably the biggest inspiration for this channel, man. Yeah. I was watching his videos. I made my channel in 2011, and I was watching his videos when he first started. And yeah, without a doubt, his videos, AVGN was like, I would say that and the Red Letter Media videos were the biggest inspirations. AVGN more so than the Red Letter Media videos, just because obviously if you watch my earlier videos, I think you can see a lot of Angry Video Game Nerd in my early HelloGreedo videos, you know. But yeah. How does it make you feel that Adam Driver served in the military, being a veteran yourself? Fury 161. It's neat. I appreciate. He actually has a Arts in the Armed Forces. He is a I wouldn't say he's the owner. What do you call it? He's maybe the creator or the spokesperson, or maybe he is the owner, creator, whatever. Arts in the Armed Forces. Cool concept. I would love to support it one day. You know, I've always wanted to do a charity live stream. You know, I've never looked into it for like Extra Life or something like that. You know, I need to look into it for sure. But yeah. Bootylicious Bandit. Yeah, that was funny. Alright guys, it's 9 o'clock on the dot. Looks like I should get going. But yeah, this was fun, man. Like, this live stream is, I love that. I made this layout, like I said a couple days ago. I've been testing it out, making sure everything lined up correctly, making sure everything looped perfectly, and I love it. This might be my favorite visual. This might be my favorite thing I've ever made on this channel. This silly ass looped live stream video. I love it.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Fly casual.
Back from fighting the cult. Did I miss something?
Back from fighting the cult. Did I miss something? Are they still doing One of Us? One of Us. M98, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. No, you didn't miss anything. Just hanging out. You can all, and it's gonna be I was gonna say televised, but it's gonna be archived, and you'll be able to watch it. I'll upload it. How about that? I'll upload it once it processes, and I'll turn this into a video you can watch. How about that? Sounds good. But yeah, M98, I greatly appreciate all the support, man. I truly do. Yes, I've seen Stranger Things. Yep, they try to shit, man. I didn't realize that, but I think my daughter's asleep, and I gotta go join her. Yeah, I'm an old man, and I go to bed early. Everybody go join the Discord server and go fight everybody in the voice chat. Alright guys, I gotta get going. Let me run down the list. How about that? We'll run down the list. M98, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Corey Carabin, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Ryan Harp, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Avenging Archangel, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Everything Star Wars, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Cladle Videos, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Thornton Wager, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Kenneth Leo, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Bootylicious Bandit, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Sully Hogs, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Patrick Connolly, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Mr. Pete, oh, the Mr. Pete channel needs 400 subs, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Avenging Archangel, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Brock Lynch, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Richard Ramirez, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Avalanche, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. The Gaming Geek, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Venom Joubert, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Nolan Gaming and Raging, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Justin Woods, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Jared Pearson, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. 6 Foot Piss Radius, thank you for the super chat and the channel support as well, guys. Alright. Cool. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, I don't know how often I'll do these Lightspeed Lounge live streams, but I love it, and I'm gonna be doing it more often. How about that? But yeah. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend, and I will catch you all on the flip side.
Steering is good from here.